Hello and welcome to episode 117 of Raw and Score Trivia, the trivia podcast where you roar out your answers and track your own score. I am the Quizzard, and lately I've been thinking about what I would wish if I had one genie wish. Like, surely there's a best possible wish, and one that the genie couldn't screw me over with as well. I thought maybe like wishing for the power of a genie but without having to live in a lamp, which isn't bad. I also thought about wishing to be able to manipulate time, like you could do anything if you could just rewind time and try again whenever you wanted to. But I've decided neither of them are the best wish possible. This is the best wish possible. I wish that from now onwards, everything that needs to happen to maximize my own happiness and satisfaction will happen. You can't tell me that's not a good idea, because if what makes me happy is the time traveling thing, it would absolutely happen. But if for some reason that wouldn't make me happy, it wouldn't happen. I assume solving world hunger would make me pretty happy and satisfied, so surely that'd happen. There can't even be a dark twist, because the twist would have to be something that makes me happy and satisfied. It's the perfect wish. Now I just need to find a genie. We are scoring out of 35 points today with 20 single point questions in the question round, a stupidly hard question worth 5 points, a bonus round worth 5 points, and a game that we play throughout the question round which is worth 5 points as well. This week, the game is Fake Fact. In this game, one of the questions and answers in the question round is going to be completely untrue. Your job is to call out fake fact when you hear the untrue question and answer. I'm not going to give you a whole heap of time to call out fake fact, so be quick, but you only get to call it out once, so don't waste your shot. If you do call out fake fact on the fake fact, you get 5 points. Okay, so remember to listen for a fake fact in the question round, which is starting now. Question 1. On which continent would you find the country Italy? Europe. Question 2. What is the most watched video of all time on YouTube as of 2026? Baby Shark. Makes sense as it came out before lots of parents realised that leaving a kid with an iPad for hours on end every day will literally melt their brain. Question 3. What is the giant red dot that you can see on the planet Jupiter? It is a storm, a giant storm that's been raging for at least 400 years. Question 4. What was the name of Benito Mussolini and Francisco Franco's political ideology? Fascism. Nowadays, fascism's just what you call whoever's on the opposite side of the political spectrum to you. I can't believe they call us the fascists. They're the fascists. Which side am I pretending to be? It's impossible to know. Question 5. What does the word onomatopoeia mean? Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a word that describes the sound that something makes, like bang or ping pong or pow, 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 pow. Don't ask me how to spell that last one though. Question 6. Which Australian bear was heritage listed in 2003? Humphrey B. Bear. Question 7. Bryan Cranston starred in which 2022 movie based on a true story about a retired couple who worked out how to scam the lottery? Jerry and Marge Go Large. God damn, it would be so great to work out how to scam the lotto or like work out the secret code you push into the pokies to make it pay out all the time. There has to be one. Question 8. Petrol and Chlorine, Tuna in the Brine, and Asylum are all lesser known songs by which Australian band? Silverchair. They were actually my first ever concert. That's such a good first concert, right? Question 9. How many points do you need to win a game in Olympic table tennis? 11. I could have sworn it was 21 though. Question 10. What is the capital city of Chile? Santiago. Question 11. What is the best possible hand in 3-card brag poker? Three threes. I had 3 threes once and I won 50 cents in total because my poker face was not good and everyone folded. Question 12. In which decade did the last phoenix die in captivity? It was in the 1910s, but of course it was reborn immediately after. No, not really. Fake fact. Phoenixes are not real. If you picked up on that, give yourself 5 points, and if not, you probably need to cut back on the Harry Potter. Real question 12. A tequila shot would often be served with lime and what else? Salt. I remember when I was like 18, we used to snort the salt and squeeze the lemon in our eyes. Why did we think that was fun? Question 13. In which movie would you hear John Goldman speak the line, "I am very disappointed"? The Fifth Element. Question 14. What is the most commonly used collective noun for a group of cats? A clouder of cats. And the more collective noun questions I ask, the more confused I get as to why collective nouns even exist. Why not just call them some cats? Question 15. Which country's flag has 3 vertical stripes coloured green, white, and red from left to right? Italy. Question 16. What would the acronym ROFL or ROFL mean on the internet? It would mean rolling on the floor laughing. I used it all the time when I was a dumb teenager, but I was lying. Not once did I actually roll on the floor laughing. Am I going to go to prison? Question 17. Which band had members including Harry Styles and Liam Payne? One Direction. Question 18. Which Call Her Daddy host announced her pregnancy in May this year? Alex Cooper. This is one my wife wrote for me, and I have no idea what any of it means. Congrats though, I guess, Alex. Question 19. What is the currency used in France? The euro. And question 20. A Mexican walking fish is also known by what other name? An axolotl. Okay, that's the question round done. Do you know that phoenixes are mythical creatures? Well, if so, give yourself 5 points. Felt like a big softball, but I just know it flew over someone's head, and it's all worth it. Coming up soon, we have this stupidly, unbelievably hard trivia question and the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is Iraq's Dinar Rar. See you in a moment for that. We're back, and it's time for the question's so hard I have to psych myself up for 5 hours straight before reading it every single time. The really hard trivia question. Yeah, you're lucky I edited out the 5 hours. It would be a very boring podcast if not. I've got a really hard question for you. You get 5 points if you can get this one right. Here it is. In Forrest Gump, what is Forrest football jersey number at the University of Alabama? So the number on Forrest's football jersey at the University of Alabama, what is it? Come on, we've all seen it. You mean you don't have a photographic memory? Why are you even listening to this then? You might as well give up. Not just on this question, but just on all of your aspirations in general. Too mean? Sorry. Lock in an answer. The number Forrest Gump wore was the number 44. Give yourself 5 points if you inexplicably remember that detail. And that means it's time for the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is Erox Dinar Rar. In this game, I'm going to say something or do something and reverse it using my magical Quizzed powers. All you need to do is listen to it and tell me what I have done. You get 1 point for every one you get right. This week, what I'm going to be doing is singing the chorus of a Beatles song. Yeah, I've been wondering how I can make this fun and achievable, and I think the answer is still do songs, but make it songs from a particular band. It makes sense, right? I reckon this is the sweet spot. All you've got to do is listen to these 5 Beatles songs that I'm singing in reverse, and then tell me which song they are for a point each. Okay, Erox Dinar Rar, starting now. Number 1.
Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya neveloiu, Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya neveloiu.
And here's that one again.
Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya neveloiu, Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya, Nirambasaleya neveloiu.
And forwards, it sounded like this. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I do sound better than the Beatles. Number 2.
Oh,
Here it is again. And forwards, that one sounded like, ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Here's number 3. And now you get to enjoy my beautiful backwards singing again. Here it is again. Forwards, that one sounded like this. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Number 4.
Feel power. Yes, stay here. The school they won. Yeah, we're off us, me silver now. Yeah, to say.
I've been sick and my voice is croaky, so this is extra hard. Here it is again.
Yes, to say. Feel power. Yes, stay here. The school they won. Yeah, we're off us, me silver now. Yeah, to say.
Forwards, that one sounded like this. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
And the last one, number 5. Singing this makes me realise how many good songs the Beatles have. Here it is again. And forwards, that one sounded like this. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. If you didn't work out based on me saying it 400 times, that one is called Let It Be. What do you reckon? The game more doable with songs when I tell you an artist first? Surely. If not, I give up, and this game's just going to be hard forever. Because I refuse to not do this game. That is all the questions done though, so add up whatever you got in that round to your total score, and that's your score for the episode. Now all you've got to do is find me and send me a message or leave me a comment with your name and score, and I'll give you a shout out at the end of a show. There have been some high ones this week. This week I've heard from the Fanny Schmellers, who scored a 26. Paul messaged in saying it was such an easy episode. He got a PB, 30 points. That's huge. That's like, I think that's top 5. Christy and Laura scored a 25 and got the hard question right. They were very happy with themselves. Josh scored a 22 and the graphics department scored an 18. A bit lower than the other guys. You guys are usually at the top. Which one of you was away this week? They must be the best one at trivia. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next week with another episode of Raw and Score. Bye-bye.